So I made a goal this year to buy 400 units of apartments. Now, we typically buy like 10 to 20, 30 unit buildings. So that's a lot of buildings. Like if you say the average was 20 units, which it's actually maybe a little bit less, the biggest one is 41 units. I've got a couple of 12 unit buildings, a 16 unit building, 22 and 19, stuff like that. But, the average is probably a little bit less than 20, but let's just say it's 20. That means I had to buy 20 unit buildings on average over the course of the year, which means that I need to buy, also another way to look at it is 33 units per month. Now, we didn't buy any units in January, and today we closed on 20 units. So we're behind. Right? Like we're behind our goal. We're closing on another 10 later this week, and I have another 16 under contract that I'll close sometime next month, but that's only 46 units. And by March, I'd have to close on 99 units in order to hit the goal. Actually, not 99. It needs to be 100 because that's the end of the first quarter. It's 100 per quarter. But the point is, it doesn't matter because, one, I've got 3 more quarters to make up for it. I didn't say I was going to buy 33 units a month. I said I'm going to buy 400 units this year. And the thing is, this goal is stretching me. And that's the thing. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. It doesn't really matter what your goals are, but if you're a salesperson and you say you sold $100,000 worth of product last year, and the year before that it was like 95,000. So you went up like 6% or whatever that is. And maybe for 3 or 4 years in a row, you did 6%. You could say, oh, this year, my goal is to sell 107,000. I'm going to go up 7% instead of 6%, but that's not going to inspire you. Then you're just you might make it, you might not, who knows? You might sell 108,000. But the thing is, it doesn't matter because you're not going to be inspired by it. So when you're setting goals and you're thinking about goals, you need to make really big goals. I have 250 units. I want to buy 400 units this year. I've never bought 400 units in a year. Last year, I was like, we'll just see, maybe I'll try to buy 50 units. And you know what? We bought 50 units, and that's fine. That's great. For a lot of people, that'd be amazing. But for me, that wasn't an exciting goal. It was just what it was. We bought 50 units. That's cool. This year, we're going to buy 400 units. And that motivates me. That gets me excited. So if you're a salesperson and you sell $100,000 last year and you always go up 6 or 7% a year, you should go for 150,000 this year. You got to make a big goal. It's got to be scary. If your goal doesn't scare you, then your goal is not the right goal for you. You need to have big goals. You need to know where you're going, and you need to pursue them relentlessly. And the only way you're going to pursue them relentlessly is if they're scary. They have to be scary. Now, they can't be completely unrealistic. Don't make a goal. If you've never ran in a race before, don't make a goal to win the gold medal in the Olympics for that race. That doesn't make any sense, right? You've never done it. You're not going to get that. It's got to be something that's realistic, right? So there's the whole SMART goals thing, right? But it's got to be specific, it's got to be measurable. It's got to be attainable, right? Like that's where realistic comes in. They say actionable, but I think it's attainable, right? So it's SMAR could be realistic, whatever. And then T, right? So actionable, realistic, T. I think T was like time sensitive. That's all great. But I'm telling you, it needs to be risky. It needs to be scary. It needs to get you excited. If it doesn't excite you, then it's not the right goal for you. So when you're thinking about your biggest hopes and dreams in the world, those are the things that become goals. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again. The way you live the life of your dreams is you write that dream down so it becomes a goal. Then you break that goal into steps so it becomes a plan. And then you take massive action on that plan. I'm taking massive action on my plan to buy 400 units this year. And you guys can call me out at the end of the year if I fail. But here's the thing. If I try for 400 units and I only bought 250 units, did I really fail? I don't think so. I hope you guys have a great day.